Hi guys, this is my friend Lynn. She is a single Filipina. She's getting a massage there, and she has a YouTube channel, and there are millions of Filipinas like Lynn, single, looking for men. Most of them want to stay in their country, but they don't mind moving overseas. But you know, they're just much on the whole much better than the Western woman, because they haven't had the feminist brainwashing. There was a feminist channel, Australian woman started it, and she targeted the Filipinos, and I had the channel shut down. You'll see an earlier video about that on this channel. So anyway, so there's plenty of them like Lynn over there in the Philippines, and it's like it's a fantastic place. You know, it's got its down points, but it's a pretty safe place as the Philippines. It's overrated in terms of, you know, it's dangerous and all that, but that's the place to go to meet decent women, and other areas in Southeast Asia as well. And so it's sure better than rubber dolls and all that sort of nonsense, guys. Yeah, you're actually being brainwashed there by these very, you know, in my viewpoint, very unethical guys who are running some of these channels. I don't think they're all unethical, all the MGTOW channel YouTubers, but a lot of them are just doing one thing, very simple thing to make money off you, and that's just to hate on women and make videos about their, you know, how bad women are, totally biased videos. You know, they talk about all their breakups and all their bad experiences with women, etc. But you'll never hear one of these guys ever say, you know, they did something wrong. You know, they'll say, oh, I got in this relationship, that relationship, they all went nowhere because the woman was so bad and all this. But anyone who's got half a brain, who can think critically, will realise that these guys that continuously have bad relationships are the ones who are screwed up themselves. It's just very simple to work out. Anyway, there's over 70,000 of these beautiful Filipinas on this channel. It's called Christian Filipina. I'll state up front, I'm a affiliate of it. And yeah, so this is where I recommend to go to. And I'll just say one thing. Those channels, MGTOW channels that are brainwashing you guys by simply, rekindling your painful past experiences with women. That's all they do. And then they tell you to you know, pay towards their Patreon or whatever, or PayPal, or get some Bitcoins or Cialis off them, you know, which are all links on their channel. And, you know, as I say, I've got a link for this. I'm upfront about what I do. One other thing, and this is totally ethical, to create relationships, not try and divide the sexes. Yeah, the other thing they do, I've heard 3 or 4 of these guys, and I'll just say one thing, there's some good guys in the MGTOW movement. They're not all totally haters of women, but I've heard 3 of them say that please donate to me through PayPal or Patreon because I need to keep this channel going, as running costs and all this sort of stuff. Total bullshit, man. I've got another channel, my Philippines Oz Fun channel, you know, 3.5 million views in the last year, and it costs nothing, not 1 cent to run a YouTube channel. All you do is buy a memory card for your camera, and yeah, and you don't even have to buy a camera, you just use your smartphone. Anyway, you buy a memory card and you keep deleting everything you upload, so you can use that memory card forever. So it doesn't cost anything, no money at all. So when you hear those guys say that, I could mention some names. I'm not going to mention any names. I did that in the first video on the series. I mentioned a guy who did a video on me, and it just gives them promotion, you know. I did have another spineless weasel, Australian Miggy, attacked me in a video. Total scumbag, this guy, just a maggot, another maggot. And there was another Australian guy, another MGTOW maggot. I'm not saying all MGTOWs are maggots, but these 2 are. And this fool threatened to kill me, which I screenshot, made a screenshot of. And on his on a comment section of his one of his videos. So and this guy's one of the biggest weasels you'd ever see in your life. So So anyway, guys, don't buy the propaganda. These guys, I can guarantee you, a lot of these guys that you're looking up to as heroes, well, anyone who gets into pump and dump are not people to to worship. They're just soulless guys who just want their 10 seconds of coming. That's it. And those guys, they're using you to go to Thailand to basically pump and dump. They're pumping and dumping prostitutes based on your donations to them. When you click on their Patreon or donate towards that, or click on their videos and hit their Bitcoin links or whatever, they get commissions on that. There's some guys are promoting Cialis and Viagra. They get a commission on all that. I do too with my Christian Filipina, but I'm upfront about that. And also I'm creating relationships, which is an ethical thing to do, unless you're a totally psychotic MGTOW who thinks all women are evil and all that nonsense. I would say again, the Filipinas, they haven't had the indoctrination of the feminism of the West, and it's a 43% divorce rate in Australia. So obviously feminism is a major factor in that, and I know a fair bit about it. I've done quite a few anti-feminism videos on my Philippines channel, and I'll put a link in there for that, and I'll put a link in here for the Christian Filipina link. But anyway, guys, this is some beautiful woman here that you should check out and join this site. Look at that. There's Jean, 29. There's Leah. She's 28. Hira, she's 27. Ria, she's 36. There's lots of them, guys. There's Lovely, she's 25, and then you got Jeannie. So you can see there's heaps of them. There's 70,000 of these women, right? So you're going to have to ask yourself, do you want to listen to these MGTOW YouTubers? And I'll say again, not all of them are bad, but the majority of them are. They just get you excited and angry so that you donate towards them. You're going to listen to them and have sex with fembots and rubber blow-up dolls for the rest of your life, or whatever other way you get off. To hell with that. Here's May, 28. Here's Chrissa, 29. Lovely looking lady there in LA Union. Beautiful part of the Philippines, But anyway, you might be more interested in, Malaysian or Indonesian ladies or whatever, or Latin Americans or whatever. But just definitely you're going to have more success in a non-feminist country. There's no doubt about it. But one thing, your dolls aren't going to cook for you. You can't have a conversation with your dolls. You can't have them ever telling you that they love you or anything like that. They don't make the bed. They don't clean the floors and all this sort of stuff. So this is what I recommend, guys. Get onto Christian Filipina, and I'll just leave you with this clip from Lynn. And this is a massage, and when I'm in the Philippines I get this massage. It's called Hilot's Traditional Massage. It's about, well, I pay $3.50. She paid 50 here. 50 pesos is $1 American dollar, and I pay 7 American dollars for a 1 hour incredible massage. And get them on beautiful tropical beaches on all the islands and all that. So I'll just show you a little bit here. And she's single, by the way.
A hard massage. This is what I like. Hey, I was doing just fine before I met you. Kind of massage. You cannot be able to take a shower or a bath tomorrow morning. You must take a shower the next day. But why? It's because according to it's an old saying that if you will take a shower tomorrow, your body will become more Heavy, something like that. Oh, it's really feel good.
They really get into the muscles. Really, it's a lot harder than it looks here. Even they really squeeze into the muscles, and it really much more powerful than a normal Swedish massage or anything like that. So really recommend, get to the Philippines, guys. It's fantastic. The people, the friendliest people in the world, just about. They love Westerners. The women love guys, and they still got traditional values, you know. And they're not, you know, there are scammers there, a small percentage of scammers and all that, so you got to be careful of. But they're just great people, very fun-loving people, always laughing and smiling and all that, and not serious like a lot of the Western women are, you know. So anyway, guys, I'll just leave you with that. I'll leave a link to my Christian Filipina affiliate link. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. But I'll just say again, they're just using you, these guys. You know, they're a lot of them, as I said, are in Thailand, and they're pumping and dumping with your money. And all they do is a very simple formula, just get you very upset about women. And we've all been rejected by women, or have had bad experiences. You know, they've divorced us and took everything or whatever. And all these guys have to do is say that, some, you know, nasty stuff about women, and just get you all upset again, and reactivates those past memories. And then you start donating towards these clowns. And yeah, that's how they do it. And then they use that money to pump and dump. So anyway, thumbs up, guys, and please subscribe.